people skills.
Never underestimate the importance of good interpersonal skills.
You need to get on with your solicitors, you need to get on with your lay clients and understand what makes them tick.
And also in relation to dealing with your counterpart, it's very important to be able to establish a good working relationship, because very often that leads to more effective negotiation.
An ability to express yourself clearly, both on paper and orally.
First, legal knowledge. A lawyer employs the requisite knowledge and skill in particular matter, relevant factors. Second, thoroughness and preparation. Competent handling of a particular matter include inquiry and analysis of the factual and legal element of the problems. Last, maintaining competence. To maintain the requisite knowledge and skill, a lawyer should keep abreast of change in the law and its practice. In terms of professionalism, lawyers should always have these three things in mind. First, appropriate appearance. Second, good behavior. And last, smart temperament and demeanor. To qualify as a lawyer in Thailand, a person is required to attain a lawyer license and to register their name with the Lawyers Council of Thailand. The lawyer's license can be obtained through different routes: the lawyer training route and the lawyer internship route. The lawyer training route, the course consists of two main parts, an academic section and practical section. The lawyer internship route, this route is an alternative route to lawyer training route. By choosing this route, a person does not need to apply for any course with the Law Practice Training Center. A person can proceed to do an internship first and then attend the examination at the end of the internship period. Before a successful candidate who has passed all the above requirements can obtain a lawyer's license and then register the license with the Lawyer Council. The Lawyer Council Committee will have to examine the qualification of the candidate. Once an applicant has passed all the requirements course, internship, examination, they will have to attend a mandatory professional ethics and legal ethics training session. At the end of the ceremony, all applicants will have to swear the oath.
You for your kindness to join the interview.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
And the topic today will be the competencies and professionalism regarding the course of legal ethics.
For the first question of our group, in your opinion, what is professionalism and competence?
Okay, yeah. So I feel these two concepts actually kind of interchange with each other. There are some that says in order to obtain competence, you need to be professional. Another say in order to be professional, you need to be competent enough. For me, professionalism is to really know your craft and to be able to continuously improve yourself. So knowledge-wise, I think it's a perpetual expansion of what you're already doing to a point of expertise. For me, that is professionalism. Competence, I think it has the feeling of a little bit higher than professionalism. I think competence in kind of like include a certain type of action that if this person is professional, but would he or she be competent enough to deal with real life issue, to be competent enough to have this awareness of the clients? I mean, if it is in the legal context. Yeah, so competence for me is something that has a verb, action verb inside that entails a higher level of professionalism, I would say. And go back to professionalism, it gives me a feeling of institutionalism, you know, something like a very big, something that has a very formative and not much of a elasticity, not much of a flexibility, I would say.
in your opinion, how can a lawyer be professional?
Okay, if it is, from my opinion, I think it is pretty easy for lawyers to be professional if they are in a big team, because maybe they will be looking out for each other. But to become a true professional, I think you need to have a very good preparation. You need to really know the people and to really know their case. And also, I think most important, to be able to discern some questions or issues that the customer might think is not important. But because you're able to tease out those evidence and throw out important questions, you might be solving a big deal of money for your clients. So I think that is for me, it's a benchmark of whether you are a true professional or not. Yeah. And I think the way to obtain that, yes, in the 4 years of the law school life, to really dig into the root of each type of contract or each type of courses, how is it solving people's problem? I think if you can take it from a big perspective, that will be helpful in becoming a professional. Yep.
Okay, thank you. So
Yeah.
the last questions will be my part. So I would like to ask whether are there any other skills, for instance, language, problem solving, or negotiation skills that are required in order to be a competent lawyer? Or can you provide us like the example of circumstances that a competent lawyer may need the other common skills?
For me, communication skills is highly important. So communication skills has many perspectives, especially on the part about negotiation. In my classes, we have this skills about how to develop empathy with the clients. And those are the skills, or even creativity. These are the skills I think it's often overlooked. They think it's not related to law anyway. But I think in terms of the modern day society, if you don't want to be replaced by the AI, then you need to have that direct connection, that human touch involved. And sometimes I don't see that human touch in lawyers. So if you are able to integrate this human touch to really understand the person as to what in the root that he really need to solve, and you think from their perspective instead of thinking, this case is absolutely can lead to a suing case, and then we will be able to earn some money. If you're thinking from that perspective, you become very formative. And then in the long run, it's not really good for your reputations. So I think these are the loopholes that lawyers should avoid, but to really develop that connections with the clients, and also to really know the law and also know the environment, know the surroundings. I think that awareness, that communication-wise, I think right now, like if you guys are joining moot court or debates, even anything that require any type of communication, I think that will be very helpful. It basically being a lawyer, similar to a sales or a marketer. So all that can be transformed into a good lawyer skills. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Competence and professionalism are required in legal careers, yet both are ambiguous in definition and practice. Competence is necessary in particularly every industry, since it refers to the capacity to act in a certain situation, such as the ability to perform a job, the ability to reason, and make decisions. For counseling and aiding the client, lawyers will apply their legal skill and knowledge. The lawyer's expertise must be utilized in the most efficient, appropriate, and honest manner possible in order for the client to achieve justice and greater aid from the attorneys. This is one of the ethics for lawyers to fully use their competence, not just in academic ability, but communication, collaboration, and problem-solving abilities are required as well.